I've spent so much of my life pouring into other people, my kids, my relationships, my responsibilities. And while I don't regret that, I realized something. Somewhere along the way, I stopped choosing me. So today I decided to change that. Just a simple solo moment, but for me, it means so much more. Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Francina, a single mother of 2 living and working in Japan. Welcome to Solo Dating Part 2. In today's episode, I want to share 4 things with you. Solo time reflections, intentional energy, growth, and choosing reflection. Today I decided to choose myself. I've realized that I can't pour from an empty cup. Not every invitation deserves my time. Not every connection deserves access to me. There's something powerful about sitting alone and being okay with it. I used to think being alone meant being lonely. Now I see it is a clarity. Peace is becoming more important to me than excitement. I'm learning to enjoy my own company again. I don't want to move from pressure anymore. I want to move from alignment. I'm choosing spaces that feel safe and soft. I'm choosing spaces that are comfortable for me, and I'm choosing to pour my energy where it's necessary. I'm no longer moving because I have to. I no longer give my access to my time to people who don't actually deserve it. In a simple way, growing up means realizing that being alone doesn't necessarily mean you are lonely. And most of grown-up people actually enjoy time alone than with crowded people or spending time with people who don't actually relate to them. Whether it's a relationship or whether it's a friendship, all this is necessary. It's important to know where your energy is, okay? And it's very important to learn how to be alone, to live by yourself, and to actually enjoy alone moments with yourself. On intentional energy. This year, I'm being intentional about where my energy goes. And I had to learn this the hard way. I'm intentional about who I call, intentional about who I respond to, intentional about who I explain myself to, intentional about who I spend my time with, intentional about who I give my time to, intentional about places I go to. So this is very important. Energy is a very expensive thing, and as a mom, I can't afford to waste it. So I have to be very, very, very careful where I waste my energy. To whom do I waste my energy to? Being intentional doesn't mean being cold to people. It means being protective. I'm just protecting myself. After those years of wasting all your energy on other people, it's time to choose you. So this is what I'm doing. I'm choosing me, protecting my energy, protecting my time, not giving my time and my energy to people who actually don't deserve it, or people who do not align with me. Okay? So I'm wasting my time on things that actually deserve my time. Okay? That is being intentional. On growth, I'm not the same person I was last year. I'm protecting this new version of me. Growth sometimes looks like distance, and sometimes choosing yourself means distancing, disappointing other people. But growth also looks very peaceful. It looks like clarity. It looks like no longer abandoning yourself. And most importantly, it's about choosing you, okay? Choosing you and being enough for yourself, okay? And it's okay, to choose yourself. It's okay to lose few people here and there, especially when you want to choose yourself. And that's how growth is. You don't grow by raking everybody into your next destination. You grow by losing, and you grow by gaining. You can lose relationships, you can lose friendships, lose a job. That is part of growth. Okay. And me, last year I was a different person, and literally by the end of last year, life taught me a big lesson. Because at the end of last year, I lost everything that I ever had, I lost some of my friends. I lost a relationship. I lost my job. All in this space, like within 3 months, I lost all those things. So I've been trying so hard to try to find peace within myself, and to try to move on and try to make peace and be myself and find myself again. One other thing that I lost, I actually moved from my old house to live in a neighborhood I'm not familiar with, very, very far away from the city. Although I love the house, I have shared so much about this house, but it's scary that I have to move into a house, not an apartment, alone with my kids in Japan. It kind of feels a little bit lonely and distant. If I had a partner, I have a husband, maybe it will be nicer, because I will feel more secure and I will feel more safe. But these are the things that I have to battle. The fact that I'll be in the room alone and it's dark, and it can be quite scary, but I'm grateful. So these are the things that people don't understand, It's so much in one time. And I also thought, oh my God, I feel like I'm losing my mind. But it is clarity. I actually found clarity in everything that happened to me. I think I'm such a social butterfly, so I'm an empath. I care more about other people than I care about myself. So I saw how much energy I spent on other people, thinking about how other people are doing, planning all these things for maybe friends to have fun, putting so much energy on a relationship that actually doesn't align with you, forgetting who you are, losing yourself in people. So this year I choose peace and I choose myself. And I choose, it's not like I don't want a man, but it means I choose peace and I choose myself over people who don't align with me and the new me that I am now. Okay, I hope that is clear. The truth is, I've been an adult for this long and I've lived in Japan for this long alone and just having fun and being the best mother that I could ever be. But life will give you one situation, one scenario to reflect on yourself, to reflect on who you are, So 2025 is one of the years that really humbled me. It humbled me so much. I don't know how I did it all these years, but I don't want to go back there again. I'm intentional with everything. Even when I wake up, when I go to sleep, I'm intentional with every step I take, Also, I'm intentional about parenting my children, Right now, I don't want to force them to be in situations they don't want to be in. And I'm intentional about how I spend time with them because I realized that 2025 is the year that I did not even spend enough time with my children. And I want to spend more time with them. And I want to be more supportive to them. And we all know that Alex went through a lot of changes. So moving to this house also really helped with those things that we went through. So yeah, I'm very intentional. If you listen to this voice note, this audio, and you are wondering what has happened, I'm sorry, but I'm no longer choosing other people over me. I'm in a journey where I have to choose me over pettiness, over So today's vlog was very necessary for me. It was just about choosing me, no drama, just myself. Choosing myself doesn't mean I love others less. It doesn't mean I don't love my children. It doesn't mean I don't love people I'm in relationships with. It doesn't mean I don't love my friends. It just means I finally love myself enough. It is never too late to choose yourself. So do it for you. Do it for your loved ones, and most importantly, do it for your peace of mind. One thing that I learned on this journey of trying to discover myself, and I am starting a podcast, casual talk podcast, where I'm gonna be sharing step by step how I started my healing journey because I thought it is necessary, it needed to be done. I needed to heal. Even though most people use therapy, I cannot afford therapy. So I decided to do this my own way. So I'm still in the healing journey. So one thing that I learned is when somebody tell you, I don't have time, I learned that yes, you don't have time because I'm not a priority. You don't have time for what I'm asking because I was never a priority to you. So don't ever let anybody lie to you and tell you, I don't have time for this. People make time for things that are important to them. You don't have time? Or was I not a priority? Okay. thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. I will see you in another one. So, bye.